fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Whoa, won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the New York Jets. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
He got 17.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At their own.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
New York.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Just keeping the play alive. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He'll air this one out. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Denzel Mims. 49 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
Lining up for
and correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
On the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check, check. Play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill, flush to his right. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus May with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? He'll air this one out for Mims. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Tannehill. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. He gives it to Brown. Complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
At his own 49-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Your Jets 7, Titans nothing.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, D. Mike, 53.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And this one is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
51, Mike. Mike, 51. Watch the slant.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Quick.
Here's Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Titans
Step, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
ties the game at 7. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Flacco. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey. You got three. Three down. Back.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's get in that hole. Out. Check nickel.
Tannehill getting it out quickly to Brown. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36-yard line.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
4 down. Tight right.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, here's Steven Gostkowski for the Tennessee field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 3rd down, Johnson. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Rolling the dice on 4th, Flacco. Got a man, it's Mims. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 11 now. Flacco. And eventually he's taken down here. Great cut. Coverage downfield, resulting in a sack.
Harold Landry. A loss of 5 yards on the sack. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. To pass, Flacco. And that will be incomplete. It was his safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Smith catches left side. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Hey.
Now it's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
For Adam Humphries, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Single. Watch 10.
Now Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Adam Humphries. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Even. 42. He's coming up the edge. Watch him up the edge.
Again, Tannehill. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
A big loss.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Took left. 41's the mic.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Blake Cashman.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Able to connect with Mims. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flacco from the gun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Denzel Mims, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
3 down. I got 11. He's mine.
Again, it's Henry. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
It's now 3rd and 15.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, 4-1, Mike. Zero. Block. 41's coming. 41's the Mike. Get your swarm on.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brian Poole.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Flacco completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Nashville. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Let's go.
Tannehill. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
41 Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And a loose football. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Complete. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's see what you got. 41 Mike. Hey. 41 Mike.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 1-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Tannehill. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And now look at him go. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Johnson.
3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them, because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's third down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Titans on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill rolling to his right. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
10 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a third down.
Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They run. It's Johnson. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And there's your dagger right there. I tell you, there's a lot of coaches in the league that would not have gone for it on 4th down. But with a 2-score lead, they roll the dice. Get the first down, and that should be enough to salt this one away.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Flacco to throw again on second down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
What we got? 51 the mic, boy, 51. Watch the run, watch the run.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Today's final.
So it's a victory here.